Hello, this is Gene Irwin, founder of the 3D Business Launch Model. Today, we're going to introduce to you a 4-part video series, Optimize Your Business Startup with Focus Checklist 4-part series, Part 1. Before we get into the details of optimizing your business startup, take a few moments and think if you have what it takes to start your own business. Find out now in less than 2 minutes. Enter http://bit.ly/3JM, capital M, little w, capital B-I, and take a 2-minute quiz. Through that process, you'll get immediate download of the results, help you determine if you're ready to start your own business. Let's begin. Success is a progressive realization of predetermined, worthwhile personal goals. Crystallize your goals. Make a plan for achieving them and set yourself a deadline. Then, with supreme confidence, determination, and disregard for obstacles and other people's criticisms, carry out your plan. My friend and mentor, who passed away not long ago, Paul J. Meyer. Completing your focus checklist is that worthwhile personal goal. Stage 1. Initial business setup. Determine the name of your business. Seems obvious, doesn't it? But it's not that obvious when you decide how to create your own name of your own business. That process actually takes longer than you think it does. We'll get into it here in a few minutes. Obtain minimum required licenses. Most businesses require a license to operate in certain cities and states and certain countries. Follow what the regulations are in your part of the world. Obtain a general license, if that's required by the state, county, or country that you live in. Obtain state resale, commonly known as a sales tax license. Obtain a professional license, if professional certifications are required, such as medical, financial, insurance, legal, and believe it or not, hairdresser. Those are all professional certifications that you must have before you can practice medicine, practice law, practice insurance, legal, or hairdressers. Stage 2A, business strategic name and funding sources. I mentioned to you that determining a name for your business is not as simple as it sounds. My recommendation, determine a strategic name for your business, such as Town Center Pizza, Bob's Bikes, etc. Now, we can all think of companies who have names that we'll recognize only because we've seen it hundreds of times in advertisements and vehicles that drive by with the name of the business on the side of the vehicle. But when you think of Joe's Pizza, you know exactly what you're getting. You're going to go to Joe's Pizza Parlor and get a pizza. Same thing with Bob's Bikes and so forth. However, in your business, you want to be sure that you determine in the name of your company the strategic placement of your name. Determine the type of product or service you believe is marketable. We'll get into that more in Part 2, Stage 2. Identify the sources of possible funding. Note, more than 80% of the funds that come from starting your own business usually comes from internal funds of your family and yourself. Personal savings, credit cards, and available credit. I caution you in using this source because it's so easy to get that out of hand and takes years to recover from. Trust me, I've been there. Establish a business credit line with your bank. Perhaps you have friends and relatives that want to participate and help your business get off the ground. Possible investors, or maybe you want to use crowdsourced funding. Stage 2B, marketing, types of products and services. Define your product or service and be passionate about them. If you're not excited about the work that you're doing, you're not going to want to go to work. And if it's your business won't survive very long. Order business cards. I'd recommend you order from Vistaprint online for about $250 amount. The whole point here is it's very inexpensive, less than $15. You can get your own printed online business cards. Suggest that your business address is a P.O. box. There's a lot of good reasons for that. First of all, it's stuff that's coming to you through the mail. Unless it's delivered to you in terms of a parcel post or perhaps a UPS delivery, then you want to use your physical address of your business. But you want your business address to use a P.O. box so that people don't suddenly show up at your door when you're not expecting them. Obtain a second residential phone and then use it only for business. Now, what's the purpose of that? The whole point is, if you have a second line coming into your home or a second cell phone that you use for residential use only, the costs of owning that particular business line is a lot cheaper than declaring that it's a business purpose only. But if you get a second residential phone and use it only for business, it accomplishes the same goal but lower cost. Map out your website ideas, and before you do that, review several websites from your industry, get a feel for what you want to do. But the whole point of creating a website is not to sell your product or service. It's to introduce yourself and give people a reason for them leaving their name, phone number, and contact information so that you can get something called a lead and find out if these people really want your services or products. Stage 2B, marketing types of products and services continued. Create limited business plan summary. What do I mean by that? Simply state what you want and why. Determine your product and determine your service USP. What does that mean? The USP means a unique selling proposition. Well, so what, Gene? The point is, unique selling proposition differentiates your product and service from your competitors. Your clients, your prospects want to know, why should I buy from you? Need third-party manufacturing or private label? That depends on the products or services you're providing. Determine your business structure. Corporation, LLC, DBA, or sole proprietorship is basically the same thing. And estimate the overall funds needed to launch your home-based business, and listen carefully. Ensure that the funds you require cover your first 6 months of operations. Initial business setup is stage 1. Stage 2, we'll talk about the business strategic name and funding sources. Stage 2B, marketing and types of products and services. Optimize your business startup with focused checklist 4-part series. This is part 1. This is Gene Irwin, the founder of the 3D Business Launch Model, giving you a coaching masterclass on what it takes to start your own business. Think you have what it takes to start your own business? Find out now in less than 2 minutes. Take a look at the link below and go to the quiz, the 2-minute quiz, and take the time to take the 2-minute quiz. You'll get your results immediately. Again, this is Gene Irwin, the founder of the 3D Business Launch Model. Look for the second part in the 4-part series of optimizing your business with your own personal checklist.